Discovery of unique property of human biofield. There are several videos on websites where people are showing videos which were unknowingly captured by cameras. These videos are showing ghost-like identities following the walking persons, showing human shadow-like identities crossing the roads without getting disturbed by moving vehicles, human shadow-like identities going in or out of closed doors, and images of the persons not matching with their images seen through mirrors. Here such mysterious events will be explained scientifically based on a new discovery. Clips from some videos are shown here for their scientific explanation.
Are showing ghost-like shadows following the walking persons. Some videos are showing human shadow-like images walking alone.
Why the security guards are not able to locate a person who was visible on CCTV screen. The mystery of two-headed deer is finally explained. How the reflection of the woman is seen the second time will be explained.
A unique property of human biofield is discovered. It is a new discovery of science that will help us understand many mysterious paranormal events based on scientific principles. Its radiating energy can create photoelectric effect, but it is not traveling with the speed of light. The variable velocity property of biofield radiation, which does not follow a common property of same speed by all other electromagnetic radiations but can produce photoelectric effects similar to other radiations or even can be seen directly by eyes, is creating ghost-like images. Sir Albert Einstein has stated that photons move at the speed of light. He has proposed and explained these particles in the year 1905. It was his theory of photoelectric effect that properly described the existence and emission of photons of light. Now, there is evidence to believe that images can also get recorded from rays not traveling with the speed of light. How can some energy that is not traveling with the speed of light can carry photons and create images on camera? This suggests that either the photons will not always travel along with the light rays, or there are some other kinds of energy packets moving with variable speeds that can also work similar to photons' energy.
Such identities are found to be following the walking persons. It appears as if some ghost is chasing the person.
Comparison of some frames of the video is showing that the shadow is emerging from the walking person only. It is discovered that some unknown rays are coming from the walking person. It can be seen that outlining of the shadow is matching with the position of the person when he was at the location of its previous shadow. This proves that his biofield have released energy waves during his position at the location of chasing shadow. As the energy waves from biofield are traveling with slower speed than light rays, by the time image of the shadow reaches camera, the person had moved a little forward. And his real image, traveling with speed of light, also reaches the camera at the same time. Both images get recorded looking like as if some ghost is walking behind the person. It can be seen that the shadow image is almost a photocopy of his image when he was at the location of the shadow image. As the energy waves from biofield are traveling with slower speed than light rays, by the time image of the shadow reaches camera, the person had moved a little forward, and his real image, traveling with speed of light, also reaches the camera at the same time. Shadow image resembles her posture when she was at the location of the shadow image. Walking style of both resembles. Shadows do not represent any real identity of the object located at its visible position. It is a virtual image formed by some rays that has already left its visible location. The shadow image will not get disturbed by any traffic moving through it or by strong wind, as nothing associated with it is present at its visible location. As the rays forming the shadow image at the camera have already left its emerging location, the shadow is being considered as some visible ghost. Similar incident is noticed. A shadow of a person is crossing the road. But in this case too the shadow is undisturbed by the moving vehicles. There is a strong possibility based on previous clip of woman crossing the road that it is also a virtual shadow image formed by a person who has just crossed the road a few minutes earlier. It is not a ghost but a virtual image of biofield of a person who has crossed the road a few minutes earlier. The shadow image disappears when biofield cools down to its normal state.
A woman in white dress is seen descending the escalator along with a man in black dress. After about 30 seconds, when another man in white dress was going towards the escalator, her delayed shadow image is seen traveling on her same path. Her shadow is seen descending the escalator exactly the way she was descending while the man in white dress was also descending the escalator. It appears as if some ghost-like identity is accompanying the man in white dress. It is not any ghost but a delayed shadow image of the woman formed by slow-moving rishi rays. The biofield during some unique conditions starts transmitting newly discovered rishi rays. A unique property of biofield has been discovered. Its radiating energy can create photoelectric effect, but it is not always traveling with the speed of light. Rather, it is found to be moving with extremely variable speeds, from slower than speed of sound to faster than speed of light. Due to its variable speed from the speed of light, it is found to create a shadow image of the person either following him or moving in the front. Explanation will be shown based on this video. Images and videos are shown here for education and research purpose under the fair dealing of copyrighted contents. These are the observations displaced by other people who themselves are not clear about their observations. They have mostly left it for the public to decide about their unexpected mysterious video and still photo recordings. 4 slower speeds from light, image formed by its radiating rays is seen moving behind the walking person. 4 faster speed from light, image formed by its radiating rays is seen moving before the walking person.
See upper frame. In this clip, the shadow visible at point 2 is matching with the position of the person when he will move to location 1. The lower frame of the clip shows position of the person that will be at point 1. See lower frame. When he reached the location 1, the shadow image is seen walking further and is not matching with his adjoining real image. The position of the legs from his image is not matching with the position of legs of the shadow, but it is matching with the position of legs of the shadow visible at upper frame. See upper frame. For his next steps, the shadow at point 2 is matching with the position of the person when he will move to location 1. The shadow of his feet at the location 2 is not matching with the position of the feet of his adjoining image. His left heel is touching the ground whereas the shadow is showing toe finger touching the ground. See lower frame. When he reached at the location 1, his corresponding shadow was already visible at 2 during his previous position visible at upper frame. Shadow of his both feet visible at the upper part of the clip is matching with his real image at the lower part of the clip. See upper frame. For his next steps again, the shadow at point 2 is matching with the position of the person when he will move to location 1. The shadow of his feet at the location 2 is not matching with the position of the feet of his adjoining image. His right foot is above the ground, whereas the shadow is showing right foot touching the ground and left foot just above the ground. See lower frame. When he reached at the location 1, his corresponding shadow was already visible at location 2 during his previous position. Shadow of his feet visible at the upper frame of the clip is matching with his real image at the lower frame of the clip. Further again, the shadow at point 2 is matching with the position of the person when he will move to location 1. When he reached location 1, the shadow is seen walking further. Further again, the shadow at point 2 is matching with the position of the person when he will move to location 1. When he reached the location 1, the shadow is seen walking further.
The scientists believe that the photons, moving along the light rays, are the main energy packets responsible for creating images by cameras. It is believed that we too can see an image only when photons from light strike our retina cones. It is an established fact that nothing can move faster than light and any other electromagnetic radiation. But now some vibrations from the biofield are seen traveling faster or slower than light. They are not behaving like Einstein's photons.
Not a ghost. The Rishi-Raj biofield effect explains it not of any ghost. Almost all the shadow images are not moving on the exact path of the persons. Here path of the shadow is shown with red arrow and the path of the lady is shown with yellow arrow. The shadow is not moving on the exact path of the lady's walking path. These rays are likely to be traveling on a curved path while moving, similar to spiral winds. This can be one of the reasons of shadow taking a little drifted position. In case the rays of shadow image are moving in a curved path, the rays after moving a complete circular path can reach the same location again, and get recorded by the camera, while the person had moved quite far away from the camera field.
This clip is from a video where two security guards are trying to locate a person that was not visible to them. They were instructed to look out for the person by a security personnel from the guard room that was able to see the stranger on the CCTV camera screen. As already explained, it is the shadow image of a person who was present here during some previous time. All such videos need to be examined for previous days to find out if some person resembling the shadow image was actually present at the same location.
All activities of our universe are based on scientific facts. Our deficiency in understanding many scientific principles has made us believe in ghosts, paranormal activities, magic, etc. For the last many years people are not able to find the answer as to why the security guards are not able to locate a person who was visible on CCTV screen but was not visible to them. The CCTV screen was showing the security guards moving through the dark human-like figure while moving their torch in every direction. When they could not locate the stranger, the security guard who was seeing the stranger on CCTV screen too rushed to the location where he was seeing the stranger. He too was not able to find the stranger. Now, based on Rishi Raj's biofield effect, the mystery is resolved. It has been explained that Rishi rays which get released from human biofields are traveling with variable speeds on curved paths similar to whirlwinds. Similar to wind that moves in a spinning or swirling motion, the photons of light rays or any kind of moving energy, including sound waves, can also acquire swirling motion. A possible scientific explanation is explained in this diagram. The real person was standing in the past at some nearby location. He was releasing Rishi rays from his biofield. The Rishi rays were swirling at a very slow speed. When the Rishi rays were traveling a distance from point A to point B, the image of the stranger was getting recorded on CCTV. The image of the stranger appeared to be coming from point C. During the time of Rishi rays being observed from point A to point B on CCTV camera screen, images of the guards were also reaching the CCTV from point X to point Y. two-headed deer is finally explained by Risharaj biofield effect. A strange spotting YouTube channel owner tried to explain the event by suggesting that a second deer is also peeking from behind the tree.
View the event. Splitting of left ear from one image to two images can be seen. Watch again the splitting of left ear from one image to two images.
Frame 1, 2, 3, splitting of left ear from one image to two images. It can be seen that the image of head 2 is coming out of head 1. The second head tagged with blue pointer is clearly appearing from behind the head tagged with red line. Frame 1 to 6, head 1 of real deer is moving towards left while head 2 has turned to right. See frame 7 to 9. The head 1 and head 2 are moving down. See frame 10, the head 2 have merged with the original head 1. See frame 11, the real deer is walking away. Here it can be seen that the possibility of another deer coming from behind the tree and placing its head 2 exactly behind the head 1 without being recorded is not possible. Now, watch again in slow motion. Second head is clearly seen coming out from the original head. The history of double-head deer can be better explained by the Rishi-Raj biofield effect. In the image of double-head deer shown, the possible movement of head by the deer just before the camera recording is explained. The deer has moved his head from point 1 to point 3 and back to point 5. When his head was moving from point 4 to point 5, the camera recorded real image, but at the same time the camera could also capture delayed image from the biofield when the head was moving from point 2 to point 3. Now it is clear that several mysterious video recordings are the result of the combined effect of two different types of rays. One more example of Rishi rays from the biofield creating delayed image of the child. It can be explained that slow-moving Rishi rays from the biofield is creating delayed image of the child. Here the slow-moving Rishi rays from the biofield of the child are reaching the camera after reflection from the mirror, while the camera is also recording child's normal image directly.
There are several videos showing ghost images caught on mirror reflections. Many of them can be found to be edited to create fake duplicate images in the same frame. But, some of them are found to be real and not edited. The successive frames of this video are showing that the video captured directly and from the reflection of the mirror is the same but for the wavelength variations. The clip of the successive images shows that it took about 3.5 seconds to capture mismatching images. A reflection of about 1.2 second duration from the mirror is delayed by about 1.4 seconds and later it showed up in fast speed within a total time of 0.6 seconds in the form of compressed wavelength. At the end of 3.5 seconds, both images started matching. The upper part of the diagram shows pattern of light waves reaching the camera directly from the child sitting before the mirror. The lower part of the diagram shows a pattern of light waves reaching the camera after reflection from the mirror. Portion of the video marked by the blue line is seen after reflection as shown with the green line. It can be seen that the wavelength of the light got changed in such a way that a portion of the video got delayed and appeared comparatively faster.